So I'm here with Mitch. Mitch, how are you?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Pretty good. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from originally?
Philadelphia. Grew up here. Grew up a little bit down in Wilmington, Delaware. Seattle, Washington. Moved around a lot when I was younger, but I'm settled back in Philly.
Both parents coming up?
Nah, mainly my mom. That's pretty much it.
Is she still in the picture? Or?
Yeah, she is. It's basically my only support system. So.
Is she from Philadelphia too?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just her. My dad, he was in the picture up until I was like 5, and then he came and went every couple years. I mean, in and out of prison. You know how that story goes. So, you know, that's pretty much how my younger days went.
And how old are you?
I'm 32 right now.
32. How long you been out on the street for?
This time, probably like going on a year, on and off. I got out of jail back in October, so yeah, it's a little bit over a year.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, what you had mentioned something happened with your voice?
Well, I'm an IV drug user, so I go on my neck and on my throat and on my sides, but every now and then you hit a nerve. So I've either hit a nerve and I'm losing my voice because of that, temporarily, hopefully, or I got laryngitis, or a mixture of the both, you know, but it's been like 3 weeks, so it's not getting any better, you know. So I'm leaning towards a Neil probably did it, you know.
Do you know if that's fixable? Or?
I mean, it's happened to a couple people out here, so a couple of them, I know one guy, his voice has been like this for like a year, but it's starting to come back now. I don't know if he has to have an operation or not though, but I'm not too sure. If mine doesn't get better soon, I gotta go take it up with the professionals.
Yeah.
You know?
What's your drug of choice?
Fentanyl and then xylazine, which everybody keeps hearing about. It's the horse tranquilizer, you know.
How long you been using that?
Well, the tranquilizer?
Yeah.
They really started putting that in with the Fetty probably about 6 years ago. So it just jumped on the scene about that time. And actually 6 to 4 years ago is when it really started becoming prevalent. Now you can't get anything out here without it in it. So
I was going to ask you, are the drugs out here even drugs anymore? Or is it all fentanyl and tranquilizer?
Everything's fentanyl. You can get heroin still, but you gotta go to the Badlands. Like right now, this is just West Kensington, but Badlands is where all that, you can still get dope, you know, brown shit out there, but it's cut with Fetty and tranquilizer, you know, because once you get the Tranq habit, it doesn't even matter. Like, that surpasses fentanyl. It makes fentanyl look like a joke, you know what I mean? So like, cause I can't do heroin. Put it like this, I can't do heroin anymore because of the fentanyl, because how strong it is. But now you take away the Tranq, fentanyl won't even get me well. I gotta have that Tranq.
So you can't do just fentanyl, right?
Yeah, no, I gotta have the Tranq with it, you know?
How much does what does it come in, pills?
Nah, it comes with the xylazine. The way they get it is it comes in tubes, like a case. They get it from vets, you know, like horse veterinarian. Mm-hmm. So it'll be like a test tube, and they cook it up like Special K. They'll put it in the microwave, and bring it back, turn it to powder, and then bust that down. So a tube, they'll get like 100 bundles out of a tube. So the profit margin's ridiculous out here. It's crazy. I mean, dope's super cheap right now.
What's your hustle out here?
Well, I'm a booster. You know what I mean? I do that. I mean, I got people, you know, I run for them. You know, I cop their shit because they don't want to come down here, which I understand, but that helps me so I don't gotta go boosting as much. But, I mean, usually I work, but I've been out of work for a couple of years now. Now I'm caught up in the mix. Just fast money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can go make $500-600 boosting out of a couple stores in an hour versus making $1,200 a week you know?
How much you think you spend daily on drugs?
Daily, right now, my habit, oh man, right now, anywhere from like $100 to $250. Versus last year though, it was about $600 a day.
600?
Yeah, 600. I was doing 4 bundles a day, a bundle of powder and a bundle of hard a day. Then I was paying for my own spot, like an Airbnb, and my food and everything. So, I mean, I caught cases though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, in and out of jail and shit. You know?
What's the longest amount of time you did?
I did it 2 to 4 a couple years ago. The last time.
State or federal?
State, yeah. The last little bids are county bids, so. But I got them in all the counties around Philadelphia. So I got cases in 4 counties right now. And I'm absconding and all that shit. So I'm on the run, which it's no fun, you know what I mean? And they just want me to go to treatment, but it's like terrifying to go to treatment because nothing helps with that sickness. The xylazine I had makes me hallucinate. Like the withdrawal now, I start hallucinating, so I don't even want to go through it, you know what I mean?
Is that your biggest fear about trying to go to rehab? Is it the withdrawal part?
Yeah, that's it, because, look, the last time they had, I was throwing up blood, like stomach bile, and that happens within an hour. Like, I gotta keep doing my dope at least every 45 minutes, you know what I mean, or I'll start getting sick. And I smoke hard, too, which that sucks it right out of you. But they're putting Fetty in the hard, too, though. So, but like I said, now I get so violently ill. Like, I mean, I start shaking. I don't seize, but it's come close to that, yeah.
Have you ever overdosed out here?
Yeah. It's like when I get out of jail, that's when that happens, you know what I mean?
Could you try to pick up where you left off?
Yeah. My dumb ass, like, the last time I OD'd, I'll just tell you real quick, I got out scared to do dope, right? So in the jail, like, I bust moves in the jail too, so I come out with money. So I got out here and, running around with everybody I grew up with out here. And I got a bundle of dope. I got my hard, got my powder, but I was scared to do the dope. So I gave it away, all but 2 bags. So I kept these bags for a week, right? So I went up to Frankfurt, which is like going toward northeast Philly, kind of. It's a shithole too. But I went up there and I jumped the fence to the graveyard, right? I smoked like 5 or 6 cans of hard, shot 4 bags of powder. I mixed up a 1/4 bag of dope. And my thing was, I'm gonna shoot this shit, stand up, jump the fence in case I overdose. So I stood up and I fell on my face. I'm in a graveyard by myself, you know what I mean? So I was probably there, they said like 10 minutes, and somehow the ground crew came out, and this is in February, mind you. So they're not really doing much. They're not cutting grass.
So that was just like pure coincidence.
Yeah, they came. Everybody carries Narcan, so they hit me 4 times with Narcan. The grounds crew, and then the paramedics hit me another 4 times. So all in total, they said when they got there, it was probably about 10 minutes, and then another like 5 to 10 on top of it. So that's almost 20 minutes of me being unconscious, breathing very shallow, you know what I'm saying? Like, they call it like you got the death gasp. It's like you don't breathe for like 40 seconds and, it's kind of like what you call when they got the snoring problem, you know what I'm saying?
Like sleep apnea?
Sleep apnea almost, yeah. But your body's trying to suck air in. But that time and then the next day I went to Wawa and the same shit happened. But I had some money in my hand. I was with my buddy. He took all my money and left me $5 so I can come get a bag of dope. You know what I mean? That's how fucked up the thinking is out here. Like your best friend will rob you, but leave me $5.
It's probably hard to trust people out here, right?
Yeah, I mean, I got a select few that I know I can
count on,
get down with, you know? Just because we've been through fucking hell and high water with each other, you know? Like a lot of shit goes on out here, but it's not safe out here.
Yeah.
You know
How do you typically try to protect yourself when you sleep?
I mean, I don't sleep out here. Like, I like to pay people. Like, I got spots, I'll throw them some dough or some money. I can
get a roof
stay
over
somewhere warm, you know what I mean? But I still gotta worry about who's around me. And I mean, my friends know, like, I mean, I got weapons, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, so.
Do you ever miss your family?
Yeah, I mean, I talk to them every day, though.
Yeah.
Like, my mom, at least, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, my brothers, they don't really fuck with me too much. They're trying, but my youngest brother, like, he just can't fathom that I'm an IV drug user, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he got his demons, too. You know
We all do.
Yeah. So, he just got out of rehab, too, though. I don't know what for. He's a big drinker, though. He likes to drink his pain away, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
do you feel like this all started or from you trying to mask some pain, or do you think it was just bad decisions?
Bad decisions, you know, they say people, place, and things. I'm my own worst enemy, though. Like, I learned that at a young age, like I gotta be, like, you know, not be on my own, but, you know what I mean, being like that, it just leads to a fast lifestyle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you start young out here, like, I mean, I didn't start doing dope when I was young, but I was always running and gunning, doing something, and then just coping with, not necessarily, like, I learned to, like, shut shit off.
Yeah.
Which is a bad thing.
Like emotions?
Yeah, like, you know, I just shut shit down. And I don't know, like, I don't know how to cope with shit, but in my own way I do. But I shut everybody out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I push people away, and then they won't hear from me for 6 months, and then I call them from jail or whatever, and then I'll try to get clean, and it'll last for a little. And then, like I said, I always end up relapsing because I can't get away from the chaos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm scared to, like, take off and be, I'll go to Florida. Or I'll go out here where I don't know anyone.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, shit finds me wherever I go. It's unfortunate, but it does, and I don't know how to say no.
What are those first few nights in jail like when you're withdrawing?
Well, the first few nights, like the last time they took me to the hospital, because it's so bad, like, it keeps getting worse and worse. And now on top of the horse Tranq, they're putting propofol in it, I mean ketamine, like all types of shit. So in their minds, they're putting, like, propofol in it because the xylazine, like, people out here are losing arms and legs and shit because of that. Thank God I take care of myself as best I can.
Like getting abscess and amputees
I stay
and things
clean.
like that?
I'm fortunate in that regard. But out here, like, these motherfuckers are losing limbs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're just like me. They'll go to the hospital, and the withdrawal is just too bad. Like, and now these hospitals in Philly, they're giving you a Fetty drip. They're giving you Demerol, Dilaudid, fucking 30s, Oxycontin, Percocets, ketamine. Now they're starting to try to put you in a medically induced coma. Try to do that. They're starting to do that. I know a few people that have had it done, and it's worked for them. You know what I'm saying? But everything's just slow. You know what I mean? Especially a city like this size, like, they got fucking all this shit going on. They can't get everybody help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you got one yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, they park up here, Marikey, which, you know, God bless them. You know what I mean? But they don't really get too many people that walk up to their vans and say, yo,
I need help.
I need help.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Like,
before we wrap it up, if any young people see this, especially, you know, kids, teenagers, etc., and you could leave them a message, what would that be?
Man, my message is, like, I get it. Like, I know everybody's going through something, right? And I can relate to everybody the most. Listen, I've been through the ringer. I got scars to prove it, real shit. But it's no fun getting into this lifestyle. And once you get into that, it's not heroin no more. Even the pills, they're all pressed. Everything's got Fetty in it. And it's killing all the young kids because they didn't grow up doing the dope. And it sounds crazy doing this like a step. You start with perks, you do heroin, then you get introduced to this. Well, you do this shit, you die. So if you're dealing with some shit, I would say reach out, man. Like, it don't matter. You can fucking find people that will help you that are total strangers, and they're the best ones to go to because they're not as judgmental. You don't gotta worry about breaking the bad news to your mom and dad or your brother, sister, cousins. You know what I mean? Strangers will help you, and they ain't gonna put you on blast and judge you. They'll get you the help you need. Like mentally, that's the worst fuck of it. Like, that's what leads to this shit. You know what I mean? And believe me, I'm sure you're gonna find somebody else to interview that people are gonna wanna fucking almost throw up. You know what I'm saying? Because of the scabs, the bones. Like, this shit will eat you alive. And then going to jail, I'm in my 30s, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, up until 2 years ago, I haven't been in jail since I was 23 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I worked the whole time, held a job.
Yeah.
But this shit is poison, and it'll poison you. I'm telling you, it'll poison you.